my computer here was, hopefully we'll be in the right position. Yeah, so today, welcome, by the way. Today we're doing the mobile stream version of a live. So hopefully we're in the frame.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
I can't see.
Yeah, it takes a few minutes. We have my computer behind us, so I'm waiting for the stream to pop up so I can see, number one, that it's working, and number two, if we're in frame.
Are we in the frame?
Check on your phone, see if we're...
Oh, yeah.
we're good? Okay, here we go. The adverts are popping up, so... Okay.
There you go.
All right. Wow, I look a little distorted.
Oh, no way. This is, yeah.
Let me move this a little closer. Try that.
Make it higher. Honey.
Yeah, okay, I got it. Hold on. Let's see. Higher? Okay.
It's more fun doing this, huh?
All right, how's that? Does that work? I can't get any closer with the camera. I think that's it.
That's it, yeah, okay.
Yeah. It's the only option we have with this Zoom, right? With this on the mobile. Let me just straighten this up here. Okay. There we go. I think that'll work. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's it.
So anyway, welcome. This is Monday Live with Gary and Pastor Andrew. No, Pastor Andrew hasn't transitioned. This is my wife joining us today because Pastor Andrew is actually on a flight right now on the way back to USA.
Yeah.
And so he won't even be able to watch this live. Unless he can get Wi-Fi on the plane, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
We'll find out if he says anything. Any questions? Although he was stopping over somewhere, so maybe he'll be able to catch some of this. I don't know. So thank you, honey, for joining me today for the live. It's always more fun to do a live with someone, I think.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
You know, and anyway, I enjoy doing it with you, so thanks for being here. The topic today, if you saw in the title, is titled Love or Money.
Yes.
Okay, now, that's going to be a broader topic than just love or money. It's not just love, and I also put in the title Filipina and foreigner because, you know, people are often accusing Filipinos of going with foreigners because their motivation is money.
They already
right?
assume, yeah.
Right, so we're going to talk a lot about that later. But also in this title, we're talking love or money. And being a Christian channel, I like to talk about, well, how does God think about, or what does God say about love and money? Okay, so as we kind of wait for some people to join us and some comments and questions to come up, we'll go through a few verses.
Yes.
Okay, about love and money in the Bible. And then we'll kind of switch more to relationships and probably specifically to Filipina and foreigner relationships. So I'm sure there'll be people that will have questions on that or people that can relate to this topic.
Yeah, all right.
Any comments, honey, so far?
Yeah, let's do it. But you guys let us know in the comment section if you can hear us clearly. Hello.
Yeah, and please, as you come on board, it's got a few people. It usually takes a while for this one to warm up a little bit and get some people. You know, my channel isn't like yours, so we usually will have to chat for about 10-15 minutes while we wait for some comments and questions. So as you come on, if you don't have a comment or question, just say hi and let us know you can hear us, of course.
Yeah. And where you're watching this live from? Where are you from? So.
Yeah, and say hi. In fact, we have, unless I'm mistaken, check. I don't think we've even got a hello yet. So can one of you 6 people who are out there right now say hi, so we know that you can hear us and that you're there. So we will wait for that first hello. While we're waiting for that, honey. Okay, I got some verses here. And you know what? When it comes to actually love and money in the Bible, there's a lot that's said about it.
Of course.
And especially love. I mean, the Bible is just full of verses that talk about love. I mean, you know, God is love, so there's so much in it. All right, great. We see some comments coming up now, and
Hi.
we'll acknowledge those in a minute. Usually I will wait 10, 15 minutes, let a few comments to, you know, accumulate. So that's always helpful.
Thank you guys for being here.
All right, so let me I just picked out a handful of verses on each topic on love and money. And I want to read some of these. In fact, you want to read a couple too? You read so well. And guys, there's so many. So during this stream, if you have favorite verses in the Bible that talk about love or whatever, because there's so many, share with us some of your favorite verses. So let's go through just 5 verses on love. And again, so hard to choose because there's so many, so just kind of random, and we'll do this one last, but let's start with this one here. Okay, why don't you read this one, Heidi? It's from 1 Corinthians
16
verse 14.
16 verse 14. Let all that you do be done in love.
There you go. Let all you do be done in love. Wonderful words. And what about
John, 1 John
John
4-7. Okay. Beloved, let us love one another, for love is from God, and whoever loves has been born of God and knows God.
Wow. That's pretty powerful verses there. And 1 Peter.
1 Peter, above all, keep loving one another earnestly, since love covers a multitude of sins.
And that's chapter 4, verse 8 of 1 Peter. And then Matthew 22, 37.
And he said to him, you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul, with all your mind.
Yeah, wow. And yes, we should. And then there's, we're going to read these 4 here because everyone knows these verses where God is describing what love is. And
you have learned this already.
Yeah, anybody, even people who don't read the Bible know these verses. So from 1 Corinthians.
Famous verse.
13. Basically 4 through 7. Go ahead.
Love is patience and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant.
And let's go, keep going.
1 Corinthians 13.
Or rude.
It does not, or rude, it does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful.
And 6?
It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth.
And last one.
Love bears all things, believes all things, hope all things, endures all things.
Wow, what a timeless verses those are. They're just a wonderful description.
And I'm sure there's
of love.
A lot more.
Okay, let me read some on money.
Money.
Okay. Yeah. You know, I'm just saying with this topic is really for love or money, and as we get into talking about relationships and Filipina and foreign relationships, everything, let's just remember what God says about money too. Because I think it says a lot about the character of someone when they get into a relationship. You know, if it's for money, maybe they're not really going with what God wants. So let's just read 5 verses here talking about money. And again, there's actually quite a lot, but I've just picked out 5 that I liked, and then we'll get into a conversation about some of this stuff. Okay, so Hebrews chapter 13, verse 5. All right, now I love some of these verses, but guys, listen carefully. Keep your life free from love or money. There you go, that's the title of our video. I'm going to start that again. Keep your life free from love of money. Did I say love of money? I'm sorry. And be content with what you have. Wow. For he has said, I will never leave you nor forsake you. I just absolutely love that verse.
It's very powerful.
Yeah, it really is.
It's good to read that when you're struggling with financial.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yes.
Absolutely. 1 Timothy 6:9. But those who desire to be rich fall into temptation, into a snare, into many senseless and harmful desires that plunge people into ruin and destruction. And man, did I ever go there. You know, well, obviously in my life before I met you, I was certainly in ruin and destruction.
Yeah.
Proverbs 23:4. Do not wear yourself out to get rich. Do not trust in your own cleverness. Oh, it's just great.
Yeah.
Great verses. And Luke, two more guys, and we'll get into discussing more about relationships in the Philippines, especially. Excuse me. And Luke 12:15. Then he said to them, "Watch out. Be on your guard against all kinds of greed." Okay?
Money.
Maybe we should be warning foreigners on that kind of on that verse. Life does not consist in an abundance of possessions. No. Okay, and last one, and again another very famous verse about money, which is in 1 Timothy 6:10. For the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil. Who hasn't heard that before? Some people, eager for money, have wandered from the faith and pierced themselves with many griefs.
Yes.
Wow. So there you go. There's about 10 or 12 verses we just read about love and money, and Bible has so much more to say about it. Okay, so we'll keep that stuff in mind as we talk about this subject today, because it always comes back to God, right? In our decisions in life. Well, we hope it does. And anyway, so honey, before we start acknowledging some people, and please, guys, keep the questions coming in. So we're going to have some things to talk about and a good lively chat. So I'm going to ask my wife because
I'm scared, boy.
You should be, actually. I'm scared, actually, because we haven't rehearsed this, so I don't know what you're going to say.
That's right.
We really haven't. We probably wanted to, we didn't get time. But no, seriously, because one of the attacks we often get, and many other people like us, because we have a large age gap, and I'm I'm old, ugly, and
you're not ugly.
Well, in your eyes, and I appreciate that. But okay, you're young, you're beautiful, and so the natural assumption is that you're with me for a better life and for money. So I'm going to ask you, because I met you when you were very young, and once you decided to get into a dating scene, you hadn't even been with anybody or dated anyone for a year, right? Since
2 years.
Was it 2 years? Well, since it was 1 year since your one and only boyfriend in life passed away.
Yeah, but we're not together, living together. You know, we're like LDR. He was in the province and I was in Manila. But we communicating, but we don't, like normal couple living together.
Right. Okay, but you had a tragic event and he passed away, and that's right when you had your first daughter and my stepdaughter now, is blessed. And you waited about a year before you started to think about maybe you should meet someone, right?
Yes.
So obviously you met me. So what was in your mind when you were thinking about meeting someone? I mean, how come you actually met a foreigner who is much older? What was your thinking in that decision? What made you do that?
First of all, I was in a dating site. I met you on a dating site, and I tried communicating with Filipino, but as soon as I told them that I have a daughter, they just ghosted me.
Did they really?
Just disappear. Yeah, and I don't feel like they take it seriously. They take it seriously. It's more on just for fun. They don't want to be obligated by others' children. So, which is, I understand that, they don't want to accept that. So I really pray to God that, I want to find a partner that would accept my child and would love me, which is, it's you.
Oh.
It's more than, it's amazing. God, it would provide more than you ask. And I remember I was, going to the hospital for checkout, and I always, feel sad seeing couple there together to check up their baby and all that. And I was alone, and it was, really sad. And I said, if I'm gonna get pregnant again, I want someone to be there for me, and which is, Gary is a very family man.
Right.
Like you are very, yeah.
I didn't, well, I really am in my heart, but I did go for a long period of time before I met you where I was I was just lost. I didn't know who I was. But yeah, in my heart, I've always been a family kind of man.
Yeah, since
You brought that back out of me.
yeah, I know.
Praise God.
Yeah, and I always feel happy, and you're the only guy that I talked to on that dating site that I told you that I have a child, and you didn't hesitate to see me. Yeah, which is good. And you are the first guy that I see.
Well,
But it wasn't, to answer your question, I'm sorry to interrupt you. To answer your question, it's for love. I want someone to accept me, that in my daughter, and which is,
Well, I'm going to ask you a blunt question, and of course you're always honest anyway. So, but when you maybe you weren't particularly looking for foreign, and I understand that maybe you weren't set on any particular race or
I don't
anything. It just that wasn't your point. But you said that the Filipinos mostly. If you try to make contact with them once they found out you had a child, Filipinos are you saying are less likely to want to accept a child than say a foreigner?
Yeah.
Because of the financial responsibility, I guess.
Probably.
Other things. So okay, so it was, and I guess once I popped up on and we started communicating, did you ever have a thought? Because you must know, being in the Philippines, that many Filipinas go with foreigners they want a better life, they want money. Did that ever go through your mind that, like, wow, if I go with this guy, maybe I'll have a better life?
I wasn't target. Believe me or not, I wasn't targeting a foreigner to date. First of all, I don't think you were serious to see me that time. But of course, most Filipina, they want to date a guy that would, provide them. I think even Western women, right? In any relationship, they want to date a guy that is stable, that can provide for them and all that. But in my case, it's more on for love, honestly. Believe it or not. I think you know that because when we're dating, I never ask you for money.
Well,
and even you hesitate to give me. I remember the first night I stayed in your hotel, you asked me, do you have money for tricycle? And I said no, because I don't want it to be like, why would you give me money for?
And if you remember when we first met, I was having a rough time, and I was upfront with you. I told you I was in a really bad financial situation.
Yes.
So, I was really bad. I mean, horribly broke at the time, and it's amazing though how God has changed my life and blessed us in so many ways. And now all our needs are met. Our basic needs and more. So God has been so good to us. But on the final thing for, are women kind of in the back of their minds always wondering about, can he provide for me? I think all women want a man to provide for them. And that's, again, part of God's design. He expects the man to provide.
Exactly.
So I think that's...
And I think it doesn't wrong with that, as long as the women would encourage what's their duty, they would, as payback or, in return, they would love the foreigner and be loyal to and be faithful to a foreigner. I think there's nothing wrong with that.
No. No, I agree. We've been talking for about, what time is it now? My goodness, we've been talking a long time. We're going to get to the comments and questions now. And we're going to start with, I forgot we're not on stream yet. But we're going to start with, we have a super chat. And first of all, what a nice way to start the stream. So thank you so much, Brett Williams. That's really nice. And he says, my Filipina girlfriend is struggling because she has friends coming to her out of the blue asking for money because she has a US boyfriend. Did you experience similar? Okay, that's a great question. And he's asking you, did you experience? So And I think there was a couple of instances, but
Yes.
why don't you address that? Again, thank you, Brett, for that super chat.
Yeah,
God
thank
bless.
you. Thank you so much.
Much appreciated.
Yes, of course, it is normal to experience. I had a lot of experience, family, friends, like even childhood friend or people just I know from my province. They would. Every time I get message request, I get nervous. I know what is gonna. How are you? And I know what's next message would be. So I just ignore it. I used to be, please people, trying to please people. But now I've learned, as you getting older, I guess you've learned that you don't have to please everyone. So I don't. Now I just not just the love or trying to please people. Just be smart. They're not your family or whatever. So and they're gonna use their only. Yeah, they're gonna just
Right.
use you anyway.
So there's an example, where there is an expectation in some cases of Filipinos
That's a struggle.
that are expecting some kind of financial benefit from a foreigner.
Yeah.
And in this title, I'm not saying that all Filipinos are like you, that they're looking for love. In fact,
Some are. Yeah.
unfortunately, a much higher percentage than I probably would like to admit to that really go with the foreigner because of money and wanting a better future.
Life.
I would, especially when it comes to a large age gap, I would say it's probably even maybe slightly more than 50% of girls, and I don't know the statistics, I'm just from my experience, that would be thinking of money or a better life first before love. Now, of course, there's also a huge amount of people like you, Philippines, that just, they're not, of course they want basic needs met, but their motivation is love.
Yes.
So, but there is a mixture. That's why we're talking about this, because it's not like we're going to say, no, all Filipinos are just wanting to find a foreigner for love, because that's just simply not true. There's many Filipinos that are out there looking to have a better life or provide for their families or whatever. There's no doubt about that. All right, let's go to,
by the way, Brett's question, that's one of the challenge of being with a foreigner, because people would tend to think that you're rich as a Filipina if you have a foreigner partner. And so that's one of the reason I stopped using Facebook much, posting. Sometimes you post going to places and people think you got money. So
let's move that a bit. I think my head's, although it's good, I'm hiding the top of my bald head.
I look long too. I look tall.
I know. This camera, the wide angle does kind of...
Look at my finger. It looks like...
when you point towards the camera.
Oh, I don't want to put it in the middle. Everything in the middle is big.
Someone will accuse you that you look pregnant or something.
Yeah.
Oh, me too. All right, let's start with the questions and comments. And thank you guys. Keep the questions and comments coming. This is why we do lives, to interact with you people out there, and it makes it fun. So, and you can read some of these, honey, because that's kind of far for me to read. Can you read those?
Yeah,
Okay.
I can see.
Okay, so Music Guy. Go ahead and read that one, honey.
Music Guy. Hi, everyone. Tim, the Music Guy, is here from Rhode Island in USA.
Well, hello, Music Guy. Welcome
Tim,
again. Yeah.
Hi, Tim. Thank you for being here.
Yes. And
good evening. God bless you from the Bronx, New York.
that's Edgar.
Bronx.
Edgar
from
Ayala.
Edgar Ayala.
Yeah. Hello, God bless you too. And wow, from the Bronx, New York. Awesome. And Music Guys, I can read that one. This is 2 words. Great topic. It is a great topic.
Yeah.
Because it's always one that comes up, And and by the way, we got Ben here. I guess we'll get to him later. But if we do get any trolls, I don't have any moderators set up on my channel. Do you know how to do that?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, so
Anyone?
if we need it, we could do it then, right? Or should we do it now?
Yeah. Who you wanna?
Well, you know,
Pick one.
if any of our regular subscribers out there or listeners,
Music guy or
yeah,
Ben is
or
still
anybody who
there.
wants to be a moderator, in case we get any trolls, let us know, and
Yeah.
because my beautiful wife here knows how to set that up. I don't even know what to do. So I'm useless with these things. Okay, go ahead. Thomas S. Florida.
Okay, Gary, hanging out here in Florida.
Very good. What's the weather like down there? Probably like it is here, I guess.
It's hot in Florida?
Yeah.
No
kind
snow?
of. I think Florida's very similar.
No
similar
snow?
climate. In Florida, no.
Oh, okay.
It's like the Philippines.
Oh, really?
Yeah, humid and hot. They get the what they call them, hurricanes over there. You know,
Interesting.
stuff like that. So yeah.
Ignore them. They just don't leave me alone. No touch weapon.
What was that?
I don't know.
Oh, that was Christopher Tucker. Okay.
They just don't leave
Yeah.
me alone.
Ignore them. They just don't.
Leave me alone. No touch weapon. What does that mean? He's lost his bro.
Yeah. Well, I clarify the question a bit more, Christopher.
Hey, Ben.
Hello, Ben. Welcome. Always get Bens. There's so many Bens.
Yeah. Mr. Ben.
Oh no, Mr. Okay, that's funny. Mr. Bean.
Oh, yeah.
I know what you were thinking. Mr.
Yeah, that's
Ben.
right.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. The A is missing.
Oh, babe.
Okay.
Babe, you can
Much
always...
respect for you, brother, for reading the word of God, of the Lord out loud on your vlog. God bless you and your family. Thank you, cowboy.
Yeah, and thank you for acknowledging that. I mean, that's everything to us. It's the Word of God. So, and then my channel, we're on my channel today. So this is American Christian in the Philippines, and I always try to have Christian content in my videos, and reading from the Bible is just a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
And thank you. Okay, M7.
Hi, guys. Hello. Oh, I am so happy for you both. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
God has been good to us. Oh,
Oh.
I'm used to this thing. All right. Do you want to use your phone as well, or you can see that? Okay. I will be right here. Just hopefully. Okay. Edwin.
Edwin. Hi, guys. Hello, Edwin. How are you? From Steven. Lol, she's lying. You'll be divorced in a year and she'll be taking half of your everything you own. What do you own?
I don't own anything.
Do you
That's
own any
hilarious.
property?
You know what? Who said that? Wait a minute. Where is that? Stephen Holmes. Okay, Stephen. Let's. You know, the biggest asset we own is a car.
Yes.
And the car is completely in her name.
It's in my name.
In fact, I went to pick up the plates the other day and they complained, oh, where's Miss Leah Buckingham? You know, like, oh. Anyway. She owns the only asset we have. We rent a house. So, you know, we have, God has provided plenty for us. We're in good shape. In fact, all the money that we do have is in a joint account or your account. So, Stephen...
I should have run. We have more money like a year ago. I should have left you already. Now...
Actually, I was also going to say...
We were in a better shape last year.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I was going to say, if we were divorced in a year, that would benefit me financially.
Yeah. That's funny.
Oh, thank you,
Divorce.
Stephen.
There's no divorce in the Philippines. And
Well, they're changing that.
oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you're gonna get divorced. You're stuck.
It's still not written into law, but it's been approved to be able to divorce. What did you say?
You're stuck with me
Well, stuck-
forever.
Of course, I want to be stuck.
There's
with you
no,
forever,
yeah, but we don't believe in divorce. What I'm saying,
No, and
I don't believe.
and as Christians, of
Yeah.
course, now, I mean, we committed our lives to Christ, and we made a covenant with God when we got married. I mean, it's a marriage, you know, a promise, a commitment, and I'm not going to ever break a promise that I made with God. And besides, first of all, God will bless you when you put Him first. And I love my wife so much that there's nothing that would ever change that. So
Yeah, love is commitment, you know.
yeah.
And yeah, most Filipina, they don't believe in divorce. Once you get married, and that's it, you know.
So S. Gonzalez says,
Good looking
well, that's
couples
nice.
respect. Thank you. That's nice.
Right. Well, you know, it's no brainer. My wife is beautiful. So, but to be put in a good-looking couple sentence, I'm very honoured. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Okay, go ahead and read that one. That's Brett Williams.
She's asking me for money, just her friends. Yeah, that's embarrassing. You know, just tell her to just ignore these people. They're not worth it. That's what I do. You know, before I used to feel guilty about it because, you know, as I said, I like to please people. But now I learned you don't have to please people. Please God. Please your partner.
Amen.
You know, focus on your family. You know, you cannot please people. I mean, they're gonna be happy if you give them what they want. They will be pleased for a few days, but as soon as you stop, they would, you know, they would look at you like their enemy. They don't appreciate what you give from the past.
Right.
What you give right now, that's what they appreciate.
Right. Sometimes that's the way you get to know who your real friends are. You know.
Yes.
You know, when their love for money.
Yes. Yeah,
and greed.
That's ruined.
That becomes
friends too. Relationship. I don't. Me and my friends. You know, I got a lot of friends. I don't include money because I know that's gonna. I mean, I have close friends. If they need money, I will just give how much I can give, but I will not lend money. You know, because I know that's gonna ruin the relationship with them. I mean, if they're really in need, like, you know, they're desperate, like for medication or something, I would love to give what I can give, the amount I can give, but I don't normally lend money.
Right.
You know.
Thanks for the question.
Yeah.
Or the comment.
Were you previously married? Have grown kids?
Yes, I was previously married and
Twice.
Yes, you have to say.
I just have to be. I'm honest, babe.
Well, it doesn't matter because and I'll preview my video in a minute then. But anyway, yes, I've been previously married twice, as my wife so wonderfully pointed out, and I have two grown boys that live in California. Anyway, so I want to give a preview of a video I've recorded because. Normally I'm here with Pastor Andrew and he's gone to USA for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So we recorded a video. I was almost going to put it out this morning, but then my wonderful wife decided, hey, I'll do a live with you, and I'm great, we'll do that, and I'll post the video with Andrew maybe tomorrow or even tonight, I don't know.
Yeah.
Depends if I get it finished. But we did a really good conversation on divorce and remarriage. And because that's another one of the attacks I get as a Christian is people will call me hypocritical, or the one I find laughable is they tell me I'm in an adulterous relationship with you because I got divorced and remarried. And,
yes.
And that is so not the case. And if you don't believe me, watch out for a video on my channel either tonight or tomorrow night, which talks in depth about divorce and remarriage, and are there exceptions, and does God allow divorce, and we go through it all. So
yeah,
we'll cover that. So
next question, Gary, check your bank account.
Yeah, I did. It's depressing.
And it's not because of me; it's because of you. You're the cost.
It's
cost.
it is because of me. And we've done budget videos on your channel, and we spend, I don't think it's about $2,500 a month.
Yeah.
Which by some people stands out here, they think that's a lot.
Yeah.
And, but I'm kind of a spoiled Westerner, and I have certain comforts, and I mean, example, comforts like air conditioning. Yes. I run the air conditioners in my office and when you need to in the bedroom a lot because I like to be comfortable. But that does lead to a rather large electric bill. But I'd rather pay a larger electric bill and be comfortable than sweat my ass off all day long, It's like, we're live, aren't we?
Sweat my ass.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll just wipe it. I
Anyway.
don't deserve to be next to you here.
That's not a bad word.
You always say funny things when I'm here with Pastor Andrew. You won't say that, right?
You know, this is the fun part about doing live versus a recorded video. You never know what's going to come out.
Yeah.
When you're talking, sometimes you'll say something, you'll think, what the hell did I just say? You know,
Yeah.
I do sometimes, and you can't change it, so you can't edit a live.
Exactly.
Anyway, where were we? Just checking my bank account, and yeah,
It's depressing.
it is. Well, you know what? It is and it isn't, because
Maybe he meant I'm stealing our money.
yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
No, listen.
I don't know.
You know, seriously though, God has. We trust in God, and God provides what we need.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, when we're content, look at, do we get depressed because of it? We know that,
Yeah.
of course, we still work and find a way, but we know that God will provide, and that's a good thing, you know, when you have strong faith in God, like, you know, through difficult times you find joy, you still, you know, because you know.
So let's move on. Joe, is that Paquette?
Just
He says,
ignore it.
where did you meet? Where did we meet, honey?
Where do we meet?
You can tell
On
me.
dating app, and then we didn't do the LDR because you were in Manila already.
Right, but that's where we met. It was in Manila.
Yeah, and yeah, that's how it started.
Yeah. Thank you for the question.
Is this YouTube account to both of you? No, this is
This is my
Gary.
channel.
This is my husband's account, and we also have our family account.
Yeah, and my wife's
Here's
joined.
the name.
Yeah, I'm promoting my wife's channel. It's not quite on the screen, but Philippine Family Life with
Leah.
Leah. And
We had to change it with Leah and Gary.
no, I like it. Just Leah. It's good. And every Monday, who asked the question? Where is it? It was Lynn.
Oh,
Yeah, every Monday at 9:30, I do a live stream, normally with my good friend Pastor Andrew, and it'll be a lot more biblical.
Yes.
And we'll have a biblical topic, or Christian topic, and but he's away for a couple of weeks, and so just for a change, you know, we don't often do stuff like this on my channel, so my wife offered to come on and do a live with me. So thank you, honey.
It's my pleasure.
Yeah.
Just ignore the ref for now.
Do we have some real? That's pretty tame so far.
That's nothing.
Yeah, no, that's nothing. So.
Typhoon, no?
Yeah, and
Hurricane?
in US they call it hurricane. Here we call it a typhoon. So.
It's great to see a couple who keep God's words first. Have a great marriage.
Thank you. We, I think if you put God first in your marriage, you're almost guaranteed success. If you both make that decision.
Yeah, if you both, it's not gonna work
Yeah,
if it's
just
just
one
one.
of you,
It
no.
has to be both.
Yeah.
And you know the divorce rate right now is going up like crazy. For me, I can see that that's the only way to make the marriage work through God. Do you agree?
Absolutely.
It's
agree.
like it's very easy to just, you know, especially with all the technology, it's so easy to go dating, you know, just go on an app and talk to someone. It's easy to find another partner, but you know, if you put God first, you know, you can go through things, you know, you can make it work.
Well, you just can't fail, because if you put God first, and I follow God's commandments of how I should treat my wife, and you follow God's commandments of how you should treat your husband,
Yes.
if you stay honest and truthful to God, you can't fail.
Yeah.
You just can't. And God won't let, if you're really faithful, God will bless your marriage. There's no doubt about that.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes, I can moderate if you need a hand. Okay, thank you.
okay, do you wanna? You know what? Let me set a couple
You
of
have
people
to
up
go
just
here. Okay.
in case. Okay.
I'll click it here.
Oh. well, okay.
Okay.
Oh, my wife just kicked the camera
I
over.
just fall off the chair.
Yeah. So we're gonna set up just because occasionally on this mobile stream,
Who else
you'll
wanna
get
do moderator?
inundated with
Is
trolls
that
sometimes.
Edwin? You wanna add Edwin?
Well, he's the only one that's offered so far. I mean, if
Oh,
we get,
and Ben.
did he offer? Oh, he did. Yeah, Ben and Edwin. There you go. Just setting it up now, guys. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. And while you're doing that, Ed, try not to kick the camera over this time.
Whew.
All right. So, Edwin says it's great to see a couple who keeps God. Oh, we read that one, didn't we? Sorry. And yes, thank you. And
If you need me to moderate, I'll be happy to.
So
Thank you, Ben. I just did, yeah.
So you're a moderator now. You guys, thank
Okay,
you.
Morgan, how old are you two? I'm 23 and Gary is 61. He's turning 26.
You know, every time I hear that, it's maybe because living in the Philippines makes you feel so young. Oh, actually living in Asia makes you feel young. I've been here 12 years living in Asia. Yeah, actually nearly 13 years. Wow.
13 years.
This is my 13th year. I left USA in 2011 to go to China, and we're in 2024. So, and it was late 2011, like November. So
I was 12 by then.
yeah, you're kicking the camera again. Could you not keep running away from the camera?
Okay.
That's funny.
Ben.
You know, when you make comments like that, you're encouraging the trolls.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
Yes.
Which is good to have moderators.
Well, it's honestly true.
Yeah. I know. I mean, I'm not disputing that. Okay. Go ahead and read that one, from Ben.
Okay.
When you can get yourself
I'm
together.
friends with a Filipina on IG. Her and I met when I was in Cebu, and we hung out for an hour or so, nothing romantic. We've messaged once since 2 hours ago. She messaged us for help. Oh, that's interesting. We've messaged.
What kind of help?
What kind of help? Yeah, it depends. Okay, I read this. I assume it's for money, but haven't responded yet. Yeah, you know what's gonna happen next. Yeah, it is a shame. I remember when you went to China, I quit my job and then I applied for a waitress because I desperately need money because I didn't ask you for money. You remember? I worked as a waitress.
I don't remember that.
Oh, you went to USA. I think that's your that's the first time you went to USA when we are together. And I quit my job, remember, as a nanny.
Yeah.
And then I went back to my mom's place and I applied as a waitress, but it didn't last long because it's such a difficult job.
I don't even remember that.
I did.
Maybe you kept a secret from me.
I applied for because I didn't ask you for money. Exactly.
Yeah.
So I desperately need money, so I applied as a waitress.
We just met, so I
didn't ask. So
and that's further indication you're not trying to manipulate the relationship for money.
And I don't want it to be. I don't want you to think that I'm only for money. I don't want to ruin your, your interest towards me.
That's very sweet. Morgan Z. Also, hello from Australia, my English and Filipino friends. That's nice. Hello, Morgan. Australia, huh? So great to have people from different parts of the world that can join us.
I love Australian accent and air supply.
It's like the British accent, right?
Air supply.
Yeah. You love this? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Ben says, I assume, you read that one. But haven't responded yet. Well, watch for those red flags, Ben.
Yes. Trust your instinct. Instincts.
Yeah.
Age is just a number. Life is short. Be happy and enjoy your life together. Marriage is a covenant.
Amen.
It says more about people who judge than the ones that's being judged.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And I was saying earlier about when you mentioned I'm 61. I honestly, I don't feel 61.
No.
And
I don't look at you like 61.
I don't look at myself. I mean, maybe physically I might look it. I don't know, but in my heart, in my head, I feel like I'm in my 30s or something. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's hard to comprehend that I'm actually that old. But it is what it is, right?
Yeah, that's the reality.
But I guess the point, we don't think about age. I don't actually ever think about how young you are.
You know.
Anymore. I mean, at first maybe a little bit, but especially when I found out your real age, I thought about it a little bit. But
you were scared. What were you? What would you feel? What were you feeling when I told you my real age?
I was thinking, wow, that's young. Yeah. All right, where were we?
And that's one of the reasons, by the way, because people ghosted me because of my age and having a child and all that. So.
Morgan says, be careful, Ben, bro.
Yes, be careful. And Ben, you're young. You know, you can find a lot of decent Filipina. So don't rush, you know. Ben, yeah? We went in Cebu, remember the Yala?
Oh, you know what? I get confused with all the Bens. Yeah. Was it that Ben?
But that's the Ben.
Okay.
Yeah. That was funny, remember? We were with Greg United.
Yeah, that was funny, yeah. Okay. Edwin CV, go ahead and read that one.
Yes, guys, but the divorce law is a long way from being finalized, if they ever will.
That part I don't know. You might well be right. The speed they go along with stuff like that.
Everything here is so slow.
Takes forever.
So.
Yeah, like the adoption process.
Yeah, I know.
The adoption, but bless.
I know it's
taking forever.
Forever. I even lose hope. Could ever get it done. What else could I do from 9,000 miles away?
Don't know. What else could you do?
I don't know.
You're kicking the camera.
Yeah, I know. You put it there.
I'm sorry. Let me try and move it a little bit.
Like
You want me to move it? Yeah. Let me try.
No.
See what happens with that. Alright, let's move on.
Okay. People hassle Ben, brother. Just say no. Absolutely. I won't send anything. Yeah, that's very a red flag.
Yeah, good.
Foreigner, they're lucky because they have, you know, all of this advice on YouTube right now. Yeah. Before they don't have it, you know. There's no YouTube video telling you how to keep your foreigner, how to keep your Filipino. Even in my case, I don't have friends that have a foreigner, so no one give me advice how to keep a foreigner. I'm just being genuine, you know. And I asked God, I said, I don't care if he's rich or poor, I just want someone that would accept my child. Maybe if I prayed to God, he would give me a rich man, but he would, but, you know, I prayed for a genuine man that, you know, God-fearing and family-oriented, you know.
Yeah. I would comment, how long had Ben said he had met this person online?
There's nothing romantic, he said.
No, but it was recent, or how long have they been?
I don't know.
Because I was going to say, there is a point, like if you get into an LDR relationship, right? At what point, because sometimes people get into a committed relationship online with someone they've never met, but if you're going to make a commitment where you're not dating anyone else and the Philippine is staying loyal to you, we hope she is, you know, at what point is it okay to send them? So, because I mean, we know people have been in online relationships for like 2 years.
Yeah, I know.
You know, and if they're committing to you and making life decisions based on you, at some point maybe
it's okay.
Yeah.
But if you don't feel secured with your relationship yet, you haven't met her in person, maybe she's contacting like 3 or 4 foreigners online.
That's always a risk.
That doesn't sound fair, right? So like I'll give you an example, like my cousin Jelly, they've been LDR, but they've been together 3 times, I think. Your boyfriend
yeah.
And of course, they both feel secured now, like, you know.
You know, I was going to say, that is the most important thing, is if you choose to get into an LDR relationship, make sure you've got the ability to be able to travel out and visit the person you're in a relationship, even if you can't live or move here yet. If you're in America and you want to be Filipina, then make sure you can come out and visit them in person once you get to start thinking this could be the one. Because I think these relationships that go on for for months into years online, I don't agree with that. Although sometimes they do work, but sometimes they're a disaster too. Right?
Yeah.
Music guy, go ahead. Read that one.
Leah, I was impressed about your attitude in the wet market shopping for your family. One thing that stood out to me was that you mentioned how you can save money by doing smart shopping. Yeah, you actually, I don't normally take Gary with me because foreigner price.
Yeah, the prices go up if I go.
And save you money if you go to wet market. Like for example, buying fish, it's cheaper there if you go to the mall. Shopping mall, you know how much the shrimp? 600 pesos per kilo. And if you go to the wet market, it's like around 350 something. So it's like half price almost. And yeah, even it doesn't smells very pleasant. You know, it smells like smells like fish. And but you know, I'm used to it.
I was going to say, in the wet market, don't they have, because I think I saw it on the video as well, don't they have the prices posted, like how much it's going? So if they've got the price posted, they can't really rip you off, even a foreigner, right?
I'm not sure, but vegetables, that's what I'm talking about, and in meat, they don't have the price of meat.
Okay, so if there isn't a price posted and you're a foreigner, then you're probably going to pay more.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, got it.
Like meat, but fish here, they can't get away because there's a price. Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay, so Morgan Z says, exactly, my friend, good man. And I forget what that's reference to.
To you, exactly, my friend, good man.
Okay, good.
You are a good man.
Well, I'm not, no one is good. Remember?
That's why, but you have God.
Exactly, that's the only way I can
That's the only good words I can use.
That's the only way I can be justified.
Yeah.
For sure.
Where's the last message? I believe there's more up.
Oh, did
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
let's just
Do you have a
sometimes-
sister?
Wait, did we? Oh, yeah, there you go. Who? Which one?
You.
Why would they ask me if I have a sister? I think it's more like.
Well, look, because his next question, he asked, do you see or speak with your sons?
Okay, maybe it's me then.
Yeah.
Actually, I do have two sisters. I have two sisters in England. I haven't seen them for a long time.
Long time.
Actually, it was 2010, I think, or 9. For 2009 or 10, I was last in England for just a quick visit. I had to go back there, so to do something legal. But anyway, that was it 14, 15 years ago? It's the last time I saw them.
Yeah. Do you speak do you see or speak with your sons?
Yes.
Yesterday.
Yes, I talk with one of my sons. I talk with all the time, and we're very close. And he is a Christian. Unfortunately, my other son has just chosen not to want to have communication with me, and I got theories why that is, but I still don't know really why. But he hasn't spoken to me in 8 years. My other son. Yeah. It's very sad, but I used to stress about it, but now it's his choice. He's a grown adult. He's 34 years old, and I'm not going to let it affect my life. I enjoy my life. I'm happy, and I'm always there for him if he ever wants to reach out. I mean, I reach out to him all the time, send messages, but if he ever responds, I'm always there for him. Yeah. I love both my sons, but I wish I could have a great relationship with both, but it's how it is.
Yeah, exactly.
How do you earn $2,500 monthly? Because I have a business. I export products from China to US, and it's a small business, but it pays the bills mostly, except this month.
Yes. Okay. Amen. What time is it travel? Is it travel? You two are a blessing. Thanks for your channel.
Well, thank you very much.
That's good to hear.
We appreciate it. I'm just so happy there's people out there that so many Christians, so many people maybe want to know God or just enjoy people with Christian values.
Yeah.
It's encouraging to us, so thank you for all that
It's inspiring,
watching.
yeah, very inspiring to do more Wow, Gary, you don't look 61. You look 40.
Oh,
Yes, you do.
well, I don't think I look 40, but I appreciate that. That's although you thought because when we first met, and I know I was a little intimidating and big, and you were like, oh, but you did not know my age at the time, did you?
No, I did not.
And
I don't even bother to ask, you know.
right.
You just look attractive to me.
But you you didn't have a clue. I mean,
No.
I mean, do you remember in your mind how old you thought I was when we first met?
I thought you were 40s, I believe.
Okay, and that was 5 years ago, 5.5 years
You
ago.
were younger back then.
And my beard used to be
56.
darker too.
Yes.
'Cause I used to put the just for men, the little brushing.
Now you don't bother because you know, oh, my wife loved me.
Well, not only that, I can't find it out here. They don't sell
They
that.
don't need that, honey.
So I haven't used it in a long time. But yeah, but if I don't know, I probably would use it because it's just I don't like the grey colour. It's what it is. I mean, like Anyway,
We don't feel the need now.
I don't feel the need,
Like,
but many people get stuff. A lot of Filipinas. I know a lot of Filipino women when they start getting older, they get those grey because they've always got dark hair, so they get a few grey hairs, and
I don't need to worry about
yeah,
that.
I would never see your grey hair, Sonny. I don't think so anyway. All right.
How did you go from America to Manila?
Well, I actually went to China in 2011 on a business opportunity that did not work out the way it was supposed to. I think I'm going to do a whole video on that story.
You should. You should.
It was a pretty interesting story. So I actually never even thought about Philippines. When I left America, I knew nothing about the Philippines.
Yeah.
My intention then was to go to China on a business opportunity, and I ended up living in China for 2 years. And I actually discovered from expats living in China, they were all saying, oh, go visit the Philippines. It's so close and more Western, and I thought I'd give it a try. And that's how it started. And then I started to make more frequent trips to the Philippines. And the rest is a long story.
Gary, I was married.
Where are we?
I
Sorry.
was married in a long. Sorry again. Gary, I was married in Manila a long time ago and divorced in the States so I can get married in the Philippines. I would have to go to another country.
Yeah. So you can't. Wait a minute. He was married in Manila.
Get divorced.
That's not true. Edwin, see, I was also married previously in the Philippines and got divorced in America, and I am now legally married in the Philippines to my wife, and we already have the PSA report of marriage. It's all your last name's already changed on your passport, bank account, so you can if you've been divorced. Yeah, and in America, you can get remarried in the Philippines.
Yeah. Well. Hello, Olin Morin, is it right? Olin Junior. Where did I get the married?
So, are you getting tired of it?
No, not really. I'm just where is that? Okay, from Brent. She must be in a tight spot if she is asking for money. Her father retired military, and the last I was told she works. Still, I won't send anything. She has told lots of friends there.
Good.
Yes, be smart then. Yes.
Okay.
Where can I meet an honest woman from the Philippines?
You can answer that one, honey.
Where can I meet?
How about Christian Filipina?
Yes, start
Okay. So
finding there and met her in person.
it's a dating site. We're an affiliate for Christian Filipina, and it's one of the better dating
Yes.
sites. Even though it's expensive, but they
Make
do
it
more
worth-
background and
It's worth, finding a woman, of course. There's nothing free these days, right?
Right. Then also, there was that, you did an interview, well, me and you did an interview on your channel with a couple that had a unique way to meet.
Yes. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, no.
And he found his perfect woman, Christian woman.
And I was still shocked.
Yeah, so if you're interested in finding another way to meet
And
Filipinos.
it's expensive too, you know?
Yeah. Check out your video, what do we call it? What's the title on that video?
I forgot, hon. That was my
How to find...
latest.
No,
that
no, it was...
before my wet market. You can just go there.
No, he said...
Foreign affair.
Why did he choose this woman out of 100 women?
Yes, because he went through 100 Filipina on the table.
I bet I get the whole story, but I mean, it's a place where you pay, they set up this event, and there's about 100 Filipinos to like 10 foreigners, and you get to go around the tables and meet with people and make a date if you like them, or make a date with two or three of them if you like them, and filter out which one's right for you, I guess.
Crazy.
Anyway.
That's like heaven for foreigner.
It could be. Well, it worked for him, didn't it?
Yeah, but you know, he's a good guy, you know, he was find the traditional Filipina. He wasn't just for, you know, sex, you know, short happiness. He was really genuinely finding a good woman, which, you know, he found it. Happy for them.
Expat Eric is here.
Eric, how are you, Eric?
I bet he's getting excited. He'll be here soon.
Yes.
Yeah. We're already in, is it July 1st today?
Is it? Oh, yes.
Yeah,
That's
next
right.
month, Eric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting closer.
Yeah. And now Eric has a special woman he's coming for, right? And
Yeah.
she's right out there.
Yes.
Watching the kids.
Yes.
Okay, and
Ben. Hello, Eric. Okay, they're saying hi to each other. From user fam, know her. Does she have a sister?
yes, see, I told you.
Okay.
I said, why would they want to know if I have a sister? They don't care about that. You, because
I do.
you got many of them. Although you got more
Not
brothers
really.
than sisters.
Oh yeah, I got like 6 brother, and we're 4 sister.
Yeah, but you mean not really? That's a lot. 4 sisters.
It doesn't feel a lot for me. It's normal.
Okay, but they're all taken. No.
Yeah, the other one is not Leonisa, but she's crazy.
I hope she's not watching the video.
Oh,
We apologize.
I told you I'm very
we apologize
honest.
to your sister for.
I'm very honest. She's crazy. She's funny, but I find it crazy. Crazy funny.
You know, yeah, this would be a good time to remind people, please, if you are watching, can you press the like button? Can you tell them how to do that, how to find it on their phones, for those that don't know?
Yes, the 3 dot there on the top of the screen. Just click that and hit the like.
Yeah,
Thank
or
you
the
very
thumbs
much.
up, right? Is it same thing? Thumbs up and likes, all the same.
Oh,
Wait a minute, I should press it. I wonder if it works. There you go. I just did one.
that's nice.
Yeah, so
Thank you.
please press the like button. It helps the video. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so.
Yeah.
And while we're promoting channels, check out this one, Philippine Family Life with Leah, and some wonderful content. She does good content on her. I'm very proud of her. She works hard at her channel, and
It's enjoyable.
it's artistic the way she does some of her videos, and creative. And
My last video, guys, keep watching the guinea pig.
did you make a short on that yet?
I was trying to edit it, yeah.
You got to put that out there. Yeah, in
so
our last
cute.
video, basically she's doing it's the same one as the wet market, right? And then it's like a day in your life video, and then you're showing people how you take care of your guinea pigs, and you're washing them, and you're shampooing them, and you're blow drying them, and
And it fell.
and then one of them fell off the chair,
And I was
you
trying
screamed.
to save the other one, and the other one fell, and it was disaster.
Thankfully, the guinea pigs are both fine now.
Yeah, no guinea pig was harmed, so.
That's why we can laugh about it now. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
The top, baby. Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. What happened here?
Up higher, higher,
Hiya.
higher.
What? Yeah.
Oh,
Does she
there
have?
you go.
Okay. So
I have a monthly income of
$6,000.
$6,000 or on that good living in the Philippines.
Nah, give it up. Stay in your own country.
Yes.
Yeah, you won't survive on that out here.
Yeah.
You know, being British, I have a sarcastic humor. So if you didn't see that, yeah, 6,000. It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Half of that, and actually, if we could live off half that, it would be great.
Mm-hmm.
Master Isaac is here.
Hi, Master. How are you?
Hello.
Drake Blakely retired.
Somebody said no. You didn't read that one.
Oh no, why would I say that? No, he said no, don't read me. I don't like that you have to pay money just to so people can see your message. It doesn't make much sense to me because with a free membership you can only send.
I think he's talking about Christian Filipina, right?
Hmm.
Well, the only reason we are an affiliate of theirs and endorse them is because we know several couples that met on Christian Filipina. So
Yeah.
when I've seen success stories, then you know that's the best way, the best thing when you want to refer something, right? If you know people that have had success.
Yes. And besides, it's worth it. I mean, if you can find your dream wife there,
yeah.
it's worth it.
But at the same time, it doesn't work for everyone. In fact,
I mean, if you can afford it, I mean, you know, you can try other free app.
yeah,
You know?
yeah. Yeah, and with any dating app or dating site, there's always risk involved. There's always scammers out there, no matter, you know, which one you go to.
The good thing in Christian Filipina is it costs you more because they would do more, you know, trying to locate the scammer, right?
Right.
You can actually contact the owner
Yeah.
if you have any question.
But I was going to say that the couple we were talking about earlier that did the event,
Yes.
you know, Joe and Lyra,
No.
he tried Christian Filipino and he didn't have success on it. So,
Yeah.
no. All right, music guy. How is the Bible study at Ground Zero on Wednesday mornings? Is there a lot of Christians? Also, wonder what you're all studying now. Well, thank you, music guy. I appreciate you bringing that up. That's a very special group, you know, which is we're about to have our 2-year anniversary.
Yeah.
You know, so 2 years ago we started this Bible group, and Wednesday mornings. That's when we've been Wednesdays ever since the beginning.
Yes.
And we get up to 60 people.
Yeah.
With the men and the women, and there's a lot of Christians, and most of the women are Filipinas, of course, but most of the men, I think right now pretty much all of them.
Yeah.
Maybe one is a Filipina, maybe when Lionel comes, but mostly they're all either American, Canadians, Brits. I think we got Australian.
Yeah.
So multinational, but mostly foreigners and. Wonderful guys, really wonderful.
Yeah.
It's just such a blessing.
It's been blessed this.
Yeah, and as for the book we're studying, we've been doing a wonderful study on the book of Daniel, which it's been my favorite book to study so far. I'm into prophecy as well, so I particularly like Daniel, and we're going to be finishing it next Wednesday. We get to chapter 12, the final chapter of Daniel, and then we're going to go to a new book. We also have another study on Saturdays, which we've been doing in James. And then Andrew's group on Fridays.
Who's going to handle it?
Handle what?
Andrew's group.
Oh, and I'm not sure yet. Good question. Don't know. Have to find out. Anyway, thanks for asking about that.
I thought you two were married online in the Philippines, but through Utah, or maybe I'm thinking of.
No, you're right, Ben. We were married online through Utah, but my point earlier is you can still you know what? Yeah, I think I said it wrong. You're right. I can't get married. I have actually do the marriage paperwork in the Philippines.
Yes.
But my marriage is recognized in the Philippines.
Yes.
And I actually got a PSA certificate, you know, a report of marriage they call it, which is used just like a marriage certificate, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I apologize. I think I said that wrong earlier. I suggested you could get married in the Philippines. Again, he's correct. Thanks for pointing that out, Ben. But yes, we were married through online through Utah, and that's our marriage certificate, but we are recognized in the Philippines through the PSA.
Yes, that's correct. Gary, I was under the impression that I had to get an annulment before I could remarry in the Philippines. Thanks for correcting me, friend.
Well, and I'm correcting myself again, as Ben just brought that up. No, but he said he got divorced in America. But yeah, what you can do, Edwin, is you could do something like we did. You could do an online marriage in USA. You could do it, both of you, from here.
Yes.
Get your marriage certificate sent to you here, and you can actually convert that over here to the report of marriage and become legally married in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's kind of how it works. You want any more information on that, go ahead and email me. I have my email is in the descriptions, and I believe it's in this description. Okay, let's go to the next one.
From Eric, here is the title of the video. He found his perfect traditional woman.
Yeah, there you go.
100 girls.
Yeah. Thank you, Eric.
Thanks, Eric.
Yeah, and I thought it was a good interview.
It is good.
Yeah. If you really listen to it, I mean, it's an interesting story.
He retired August 2, arrived in Dumaguete for good August 12. Yoo-hoo, woohoo. Yeah.
What was that?
Eric retired August 2, arrived in Dumaguete for good August 12. Woohoo.
Woohoo!
Exciting. Yeah.
So literally 1 month then.
Yeah, 1 month.
Yeah.
August, I was married in the Philippines. Because I was married in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Same as you.
Yeah, and he's right. And again, I'm going to correct, just in case I didn't make myself clear before. Yeah, you cannot, unless you get an annulment or divorce in the Philippines, you cannot you can't do a marriage in the Philippines. But you can get your marriage recognized. You can marry a Filipino, but do it online, and then get the marriage recognized anyway.
Yeah, so read it.
All right, and guys, please remember to press the like button if you're watching, and we've probably got about 10 to 15 minutes left on the stream, so keep the questions coming. We're getting close to the end, so get us some comments, questions, and we appreciate that.
Read Eric's comment there. Romar has it there is an incredibly hot Filipina staying with you.
The rumor might be true.
Oh, Master, my mom won't let me date anyone from outside the country.
Well, he's only 21.
Yeah, he's 21.
Well, she doesn't want you to leave, Master Isaac, does she? Obviously.
She loves you.
Yeah. All right.
What's your monthly cost of living in the Philippines? We have our budget video.
We've done a couple of monthly budget videos.
We need to do another one soon.
When was the last one we did?
When the kids start going to school, because...
No, yeah, and not only that, the prices of everything have really been going up.
It is. That's why I've been doing gardening, right? Have you noticed?
Yeah, no, she started...
The vegetables so expensive.
She started growing vegetables now. She's like, bought a bunch of stuff and starts... Well, you tell them about your garden patch.
Yes, I need to do a tour of my garden. The sweet basil is growing.
What kind of stuff?
So excited.
What kind of stuff are you going to grow?
Long beans, eggplant, banana. What else?
Well, we had banana.
Yeah, already. And eggplant more, and pineapple, spinach, lettuce, cabbage. What else?
That's all the guinea pigs' favorite foods.
Yes, I know.
Are you
That's
going?
one of
It's a garden patch for the guinea pigs.
yes, cucumber. What else? A lot of.
Didn't you
actually.
say something that was good for blood pressure?
Oh,
Was
yes.
it beetroot or
No.
radish or
Celery.
celery? Oh, okay.
Yes.
But there's something else. Actually, I think it was beetroot that's good for blood pressure.
Is it good? I will plant it then. It's
Yeah.
difficult because some vegetables won't grow in the Philippines. I'll try the guys. If you have, information, can you grow carrots in the Philippines? I
Why
never
not?
seen in the garden here in the Philippines.
I would imagine.
Carrots. I would love to. I would. Yeah, I bought a seeds today, and it will be here. So, but I will give you a tour. Coriander, because it's hard to find that in the shopping mall. So I tried to plant it. Yeah, but anyway, my garden is growing. I'm so excited every day to wake up and see it.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
And it's great if we ever have a disaster happen in the world and we get locked down on our house for some reason. We've got food. So
Exactly.
hopefully that won't happen again. Anyway, Josh Piper says probably can do okay there on 1,500 USD as a single. Oh, easy. Talk about budget videos.
How much is that in peso?
1,500 right now. That would be about 90,000, I think,
That is.
or 85,000.
Yeah, that's a lot. Even if just for couple, if you have a Filipina, that would be enough.
Yeah, I was thinking. We've done. I think we've done only 2 budget videos, haven't we? Okay, but the first budget video we did, that was a couple of years ago, I think.
Yeah.
I think we were living off about 1,500 a month.
I think so. Yes.
Yeah, so we were actually a family of 4. We were living on about 1,500 a month back then, and here we are about 2 years later, and our costs are 2,500 a month.
Well, I will give you one reason: the rent were cheaper back then.
We moved last year, almost a year ago, and our rent went from 20,000 to 28,000.
Yes.
We also bought a car, and
Yes.
we financed half of it, so we got a 3-year plan. We're paying 20,000 pesos a month.
Yeah.
So air conditioning or electric costs, because of air conditioning, they're higher.
We don't have aircon in Napolong before, so
And then the school we got.
yeah.
We got Bless started school last year, and we put her in a private school, and that's like 50,000 a year.
Yeah, and Gracie now.
And now Gracie is going to start,
So that's gonna add
and so now it's 100,000. We've got to pay in school costs for the year.
Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, it's getting expensive to have children. No more kids, honey. Okay.
However,
Oh, what? However, what?
well, I was going to say I'm going to be getting Social Security this year, and when you have a kid, a dependent, you get more money.
Let's make another one then.
Yeah, I think we have enough.
Our guinea pig will have babies soon anyway. Our guinea pigs. Can you add that to your security?
I just remembered the title of the video is Love or Money. I guess that's about money. Budget videos about but we kind of went off topic a little bit, didn't we? But that's okay, because sometimes when you're doing live, you get questions and tends to take you off the topic of the day. All right, let's read Master Isaac 21.
She does love me. I love her too. If I were to date someone who is outside of my country, I would still... No, it's okay, love. Because you...
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
What was that?
So I'm messing up on the
Okay.
video here.
How?
Where am I?
Higher.
There.
Okay. If I were to date someone who is outside of my country, I would still end up staying where I am. Yeah. Would be hard. Just take her there then.
Yeah, definitely. Meet someone in your own country
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. There's a Filipina there, so
Yeah,
But-
that's the thing in America. They got all kinds of different
Filipino.
cultures over
Yeah,
there.
I'm sure there's some Filipina, but it's hard because there's a lot of foreigners too. So they will be taken by foreigners. I heard from one of the Filipina that in USA, she get a lot of attention from foreigner Filipina there that stay there.
Okay. Yeah, Josh Piper says USA just so expensive. No,
Yeah.
that's what I hear. Actually, I haven't been, the last time I was there was well, when we first met, so that's 5 years ago. And wait a minute, I'm thinking now, it was 20, no, it was 5 years ago. Because 2020 was the year of the pandemic, right? So, and
Oh, yes,
yeah. So
yes,
it was
yes.
2019 was the last time I was in US, and from my understanding, from talking to my son, everything, the costs of everything have just skyrocketed, and for everything, rent and food and gas and everything. So I can't imagine. I thought it was expensive back then, but I don't know how I could ever adjust to the costs
Yeah.
living in America after being out here for so long.
Yeah.
That'd be a challenge, wouldn't it?
Okay. Hi, John, Gabriel, Wayne. Oh, Ben.
USA.
When are the?
When are the baby guinea pigs due? Well, honey,
I don't know, but
you said she's pregnant.
I'm convinced she is. Her stomach was. Yeah, it's not like a full, just being full. There's a like big
Well,
bump.
I think the odds are likely because we have a male and female guinea pig.
Yes.
And we've had them, what, 2 months now?
Yeah.
Over 2 months.
Yeah, over 2 months.
And I think the pregnancy time is about 12 weeks for
3 months?
Yeah, about 3 months. So once the guinea pig gets pregnant, I think it's about 3 months till she has babies. So it would make sense.
Yeah. Okay. It's so nice you have her. God bless.
Oh, where'd that go?
Okay.
Oh, there you go. That was John Gabrielle. That's a long name. Gabrielle Withers 144.
Oh, there's more up on.
Did I miss one?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no. It's nice that you have her. God bless you both. It's nice for us to have each other.
Well, thank you, honey. But yes, I'm very blessed to have my wife. Very blessed.
Now that you gave me the rundown on the Bible study, Gary, I'm excited to visit the Philippines right now. I'm obligated to oversee my loving 90-year-old mother. God knows my heart in gratitude. Wow.
Well, God bless you for taking care of your mother. I mean,
that's lovely. Yeah.
that is a wonderful thing, and I'm looking forward to when you get over here, music guy.
Hello, have you guys seen Scott Divine?
Where are you?
You know what's Scott Divine?
I don't.
No. Master, good night. I hope you all have a blessed night day and stay safe. Bye, Master. Thanks
you.
for being here.
Thank you very much.
Isaac, thanks to Biden. That's funny.
Okay, guys, we've got about 5 minutes left on the stream. My Monday lives normally go 90 minutes. I don't mind going over a little bit if we have the questions.
I really do enjoy our topic today.
Yeah, it's a good topic, and there's a
We
lot that
can
could be said
talk
about
more
it.
about it in my channel if you want.
Yeah.
You can always do it.
And I'd like to hear from people watching if they've had any experiences.
Part 2. It would be part 2.
Yeah.
Love or money. And this is a great topic.
Might be a good video to record a video on sometime and really talk about. So.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, because on a live stream, we start off talking about it, and then it tends to,
go over there and there.
Yeah. Okay. Where are we here? This one?
Canadian, Calbo here in San Miguel.
Was that? I can't even read it. Blaine Curry, hello. Welcome.
San Miguel, I know is great info things. Welcome, John. Hello from Germany. Oh.
Wow, so many different countries
Germany.
today we heard. I mean, for people from all over, it's so wonderful.
Yeah, it is wonderful. Thanks for being here, Meme. I can easily spend a $100 a week on groceries for just myself. Wow. How much is that? 5,000, right? That's
More like almost 5,600.
Wow.
Yeah.
As
Actually more than that now. I think it's 5, isn't it? 5.58. So you're close to 6,000 almost. Yeah.
Okay. As a Canadian, are we welcome in the Philippines? Of course.
I got friends that are Canadians out here.
Canadian.
Of course, everyone. Philippines are a very welcoming country to all nationalities, honestly.
How is home ownership over there? Is it still requiring a Philippine citizen owning a majority? Yeah.
Well, it depends. I mean, you can buy apartments
Yeah, apartment, yeah.
and you can own that. I think the thing with if you buy a house that's got land is you can't own the land as a foreigner, I believe. And you can have both your names on the title, but yeah, I mean, the Philippine is always going to have control. All right, so a couple more.
Couple more? Where's a couple more?
Oh, is there a couple more? Here, this one here. No, oh, that was it?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? It's almost 11 o'clock, so
Thank you, guys.
yeah, we'll give them a minute for now.
Yeah.
If there's anybody wanna.
Oh,
There you go. See, I knew it.
Can you own a percentage of the land, or do you mean that you cannot own any part of the land?
I'm not 100%. I keep getting different views on that. I believe that you cannot own the land,
Yes.
or even a percentage of a land.
So buy an apartment. Yeah.
But again, if anyone knows for sure, I don't know. I mean, I think most foreigners, like, because you remember, I think a year ago, we were considering buying land. We went to look at a few lots and all that. But at that point, we know we would have put it all in your name, which is easier. And again, for us, it's a safe thing to do because I don't have any doubts that we'll be together forever. So until death do us part. So that wouldn't bother me. But for some people, it's risky.
Yes, it is risky.
Yeah. Now, don't put it in your wife's or girlfriend's or whatever name.
If you don't know her that well,
or
yeah.
if you're not absolutely
Secured with
secure,
your relationship, she can use that against you too to control you. You know.
and know the risks.
Yeah. Okay. Exactly.
Yeah.
What is required to immigrate there? What?
Well, a wife. What is required? Nothing.
Yeah.
Many foreigners come here to live. I mean, you could technically live here on a tourist visa because they just renew. You could stay up to 3 years by renewing your visa.
Yeah.
And then you have to exit the country for at least just a few hours, and then come back in the country, and then your 3 years starts again, right? Or if you want to become a permanent resident, I mean, obviously I'm on a permanent residency because we're married, and I've got the 13A visa, and then there's SRRV visas if you want to retire. They're easy enough to get. So. Okay, Thomas says, okay, thanks, bye. All right, honey, it's 11 o'clock.
Is it 11?
It is 11 o'clock. The time goes
time's-
quickly.
yeah.
It's been fun.
It's been fun. While Andres not here, I can do it.
So, first of all, I want to thank everybody that
Thank you.
joined us. We will read that in a second, Big Al. I like to make sure when we press stop that we've answered all the questions. But,
you got
okay,
money?
oh, I was staying.
We'll stay. That will make us stay.
Yeah. So, well, let's read super chats. Get priority, of course. So.
Yes. Thank you.
I'm clicking on it again, thinking it's a. So that's what MAE 602. Thank you so much. My English is not the yellow from the egg.
What does that mean?
I'm trying to understand it. My English is not the yellow from the egg.
Yeah. Okay.
We were silent. Thank you so much for the support. We appreciate it. I'm not sure if I totally understand the
Humor.
yeah. There's something humorous
Is it
there. I
supposed
think.
to be funny?
Yeah. And I promised big. And thanks again. We appreciate it.
The problem with apartments and condos is that they have exorbitant
Exorbitant fees and maintenance costs.
Sobbing out fees and
Thailand, why I own a condo, has the same setup. I prefer home ownership. Yeah,
okay.
yeah, I can understand that. All right, and just
Have
to
a
finish
good
off
day,
these, thank you,
everyone.
Ben. Thanks for moderating, Ben. I don't know
Yeah,
if
thank
we
you
have
very
much
much. Yeah.
trolls there or anything, but
No.
it's good to know we got people helping us. So thank you.
Have a good day, everyone. I'm married to a Canadian good wife, and then come there to live. I'm married in Canada with my wife. And oh, your wife is Canadian as well. Yeah, I've seen a lot of, you know.
And Pittsburgh here. Hello, Pittsburgh. Music.
God
Thank you
bless
guys.
you,
God love you.
Tim. Bye,
Thank you. Steve, we mentioned how do you guys meet? We talked about that earlier in the stream, but we met online and in Manila. Yeah, and we've done videos on that. Our dating experience on your channel. It's a good video about how we met and the whole story. Ben,
We can
2
say
to 4, you can stay on a tourist visa. Yeah, up to 3 years. If you're in the military, hook up with a SRR visa. Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Good night, Steve. Take care, guys.
He said only makes sense in German.
Oh.
That's why.
Well, thanks so much. We appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
All right, guys. Thank you. And
Thank you for having me
we're going to
here.
end the stream here. So we guys see you next week, next Monday.
Yeah.
Actually, it might be us again because Andrew's still away. So we'll see. Maybe we'll do another one next Monday.
Yeah. Okay.
9:30. So God bless everybody. Thank you. And I'm going to have you switch it off because I can't reach. So thanks
Bye.
so much.
Thank you, Ben. Bye, Ben.
God bless
Bye,
everybody.
everyone.